Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at Georgia Lottery scratch tickets and their expected values. In this video, we just want to give a little update on the Diggy games. About 3 weeks ago, the Georgia Lottery did an update and pretty much broke the Diggy website. I made a couple of videos about it. The first day, the Diggy games were not working right, and then the second day, the Diggy games started working right, but then the part of the website that keeps up with the number of prizes that are left just stopped working. And I was pretty upset about it and still am, because the lottery, they're dealing with hundreds of millions of dollars. They need to be able to keep their website up and running and functioning in every way. But today is June 13th, so almost 3 weeks after they broke it. I think it's back up and working where they are keeping track of prizes again. And this is crucial, tracking the prizes, because it lets you know, like, I can calculate like what the payout of a game is at any particular time. It lets you know when uh, you know top prizes are ready to hit and things like that. So it gives you some information that allows you to play games at the right times. And so we're going to look at the newest game, the Big Top Bonanza. We're not actually going to play it. We're just going to look at, so we're just looking at the 50-cent game. These are all the prizes that are available. Down here, I like to look at this, the bottom prize, the 50-cent prize. So right now, there are, 179,959. I'm writing that number down, so I'll come back to that in a little bit. So we're going to let a couple minutes pass by and then come back and see if that number's changed. But I wanted to show you what I did a couple of weeks, not a couple of weeks ago, like 1 week ago almost. And so I think it was last Wednesday or Thursday. This is how serious I take this stuff. Like, I think that, when the Georgia Lottery, um, you know, refuses to fix something, I contacted the Georgia Lottery at least twice, just letting them know that we know that the website's broken. And they let it go on for 2 weeks. That is way too, I mean, they should have fixed that thing the next day. And so I'm always very suspicious that there are bad actors. I'm not saying that there are, I'm just saying that I'm suspicious that there are bad actors in the lottery corporation. And anytime you're dealing with, big money and prizes and things like that, if you watch the documentary about the Monopoly game that they did at McDonald's, there's a documentary. I saw it on HBO Max, but basically those prize tickets, they're printed, like, a lot of this stuff is printed here in Georgia. I think the Georgia Gambler maybe even has some experience working at one of these places. But there was a guy who lived in Lawrenceville, and he worked at one of these they're like high security places where they print these random tickets. Um, but this one guy was responsible for, like, transporting the winning tickets to the facility where they would randomly get put onto these, the fry packages or soda cups or whatever. And he somehow managed to steal all of these tickets, and he was giving them, like, selling them for cheap to the mob up in New York, and they were getting a lot of people involved. So there are bad actors in Georgia, and I'm always suspicious of that whenever anything crazy happens. And so I submitted this thing to the GBI, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, and this is not the first time I've done this about the Georgia Lottery, but this was submission number 23,500, and this is what I said. Said the Georgia Lottery Diggy website has not been functioning properly for 2 weeks. It's not updating prizes. It is not updating prizes during this time period. I posted a video complaining about it on YouTube, and I gave them the link to my video. And if you look at the website today, 2 weeks later, the numbers still haven't been updated. I've contacted the Georgia Lottery twice about this problem. In the meantime, while this part of the website has been broken, they have released at least two new games. So it wasn't like they weren't doing stuff on the website. They care enough about, making revenue that they would put out two new games. Why can't they fix this problem? And then I conclude by saying, isn't it illegal for the Georgia Lottery Corporation to not keep up their responsibility to the customers by maintaining the website that's necessary for people to make informed decisions when placing wagers? And I don't know if it's illegal or not. It should be if it's not. But, anyways, I did notice on my website, on my YouTube channel, that I got like 3 or 4 hits on that video within an hour or two of submitting this thing. So I know that the Georgia Bureau of Investigation guys at least looked at it. I also sent this email to, like, a copy of this letter to the Georgia Lottery Corporation and told them I contacted the GBI and this is what I wrote them. And so now, a few days later, it is fixed. And so I don't know if me doing this had anything to do with this website being fixed, or if it would have been fixed on this timeline anyways. But to me, it's a big deal. And so I hope that what I did here had some kind of impact in getting the website fixed quicker than maybe it would have, or fixed at all. Maybe they were just going to let it go forever. Who knows? But anyways, that's what I did because I care about it. So I think it's fixed now, and we're going to go back to this Big Top Bonanza game. We're going to look again at the 50-cent prize the 50-cent prize on the 50-cent game. And before I scroll down, actually, I want to read the number that I had written down before. It was 179,959. Now it is at 179,947. So it's gone down by 12 since we started this video. So it looks like they are back to keeping these prizes up to date pretty, basically on a minute by minute basis. And so I just wanted to let you know, if you're interested in Diggy games, that it's finally fixed. And I'm glad that it's fixed, and hopefully it won't break again. So anyways, that is the update. If you play these Diggy games, good luck on them. Hopefully you win some big prizes. If you do, let us know in the comment section below. But thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.